Thank you for being with me for this healing to bring happiness to the hearts of people all over the world on Christmas Eve 2017. Looking into the field of the collective, into the heart chakras, clearing loneliness, sadness, self-pity. Behind these, clearing threads or cords connected to intelligences in structures on our earth, such as alcohol, drugs, abuse, self-sabotage, clearing attachments, pain bodies, and addictions in the mental and emotional bodies, also in the astral body. Oh, interesting. And seeing in the astral body structures around the outer edge of the astral body that are associated with the experiences of addiction, for example, and attachments to substances and materials and behaviors which are self-sabotaging, clearing self-sabotage from the astral body. Good. Under that, seeing structures in the astral body that go back to the causal body. And the causal body, as some of you may remember, is that level of manifest itself, which is very, very deep. It's like right next to the field of unmanifest. In the causal body, those structures, there's karma and their beliefs. And what I'm seeing is that there are belief structures and like deep root thought patterns that like justify the karma. So what happens is a person comes into the field of being and they have some karma. And there's a sense, because the karma is at a very abstract level of self, there's a sense of, well, that's just the way it is. This is like, there's just air, right? Oh, there's air, like everybody has air, so air exists for everyone. Well, that's what karma feels like. It feels like, oh yeah, this is my thing that I deal with, and everybody kind of has some kind of thing that they're dealing with. And so it feels like something that is permanent and completely integrated or enmeshed in the being. And because it's at a very fine level, it's hard to sort of identify out its details anyway. So it's hard to get at, in other words. But what I'm seeing is that because that structure is there, that little hum, that little vibration in the causal body, then what we do is we build up these beliefs and thought patterns around it that kind of keep it locked in the system. So the ability to expand concepts, to broaden perception, to look into a larger range of possibilities of what life can be, that like spark of expansion, it comes from this, it comes from the center sun, it comes from that star chakra in the center of the sacred space, the sacred chamber of the heart. That like a sparkle on a tree, you know, like a crystal snowflake or something, that spark is the medicine. So that spark of potential for expansion is the gift of this healing session. It's being awakened or enlivened in that sort of sacred space of the self, in that sacred chamber of the heart, in that deepest inner sanctum where the blazing light of being shines through you, in every particle of you, right there, opening it up like sparkles. And with it there is a tenderness. And this tenderness, it harkens back to infancy. You know how exquisitely formed, how how absolutely fresh and tender newborns are. That memory is a memory that's not just in this body that you occupy at the moment, but it's in the deepest level of the soul. Because as beings, we've been through cycles of manifestation over and over and over again. And each time we go through that period of that sort of tender purity and perfection of form. And that tender purity and perfection of form is the energy signature, is the essence of the fountain of youth. It is the essence of eternal perfection, of refinement at the finest level of the being. It's like a baby. And at the same time, because we are full, because we are grown, because we are developed, we can put together that value with the developed value of self as well. We can do that. This is the range of potential of the human mind, of the human nervous system, to hold opposite values together. Silence and dynamism. So in the being, in every cell of the body, this light medicine, which you've produced, that essence of expansion together with that tender purity of infancy, and then bringing all that together with the trajectory of the present moment, is being put together 3 parts, right? 3 in 1 value into every cell and speaking to every cell. It's awakening every cell. It's nourishing the body at a cellular level, at a mitochondrial level. The ancestors are receiving at least 16 generations of ancestors. In some families, more. And there's a sort of a richness of a celebration at this time of year that goes way back through the thousands of years and even further than that to this time of year. It is our connection to the ancestral archive, is that common ancient traditions. And at this time of year, when the days have collapsed down to their shortest form and are about to expand into their new form, and all that potential has an opportunity to come back, this is being offered to the ancestors. You are the expression of their immortality. You are blessed. You are powerful as in your human form. You have your physical body, and it has this amazing capacity to reflect being, to reflect divinity. In your body, you are powerful, more powerful because of the nervous system and because of its innate capacity. And here we're going right into the nervous system. And I'm feeling right into everyone's nervous system and awakening flexibility and that innate capacity to comprehend opposites simultaneously, harmoniously. That ability is the key to this dynamic expansion that marks the trajectory of your progress and evolution coming into the new year, coming into 2018. Beautiful, beautiful. You're all so beautiful to me. Thank you for being with me. We'll do some more of these. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.